What's up, YouTube? Mike from Mass here, Mass Aquariums, Friday night, and I thought I'd give you a little update on the 40-gallon reef and see if you guys can find out what is missing from this tank. I've taken something out that had been kind of bothering me for a really long time, even though it was kind of like my centerpiece, my staple for the tank. The very first SPS coral I have ever owned, and it thrived for so many years, but it was just getting way too big, and it was basically a cyano trap. Nothing had gone wrong with my tank in the longest time, and all of a sudden this specific coral started to gather some cyano. Now I know that cyano is there, and the reason why it shows up is because something's wrong with the tank. Excess nutrients, you're not filtering properly or what. But I could just, cyano popped up in various parts of this tank and only lasted a couple days before it just completely disappeared without me having to do anything about it. Maybe a water change, but this one piece of coral just was absolutely covered in cyano, and anytime I went to try to even attempt to clean it off, it would just break apart all over the place. Now, those of you new to my channel might not know what coral this is. Those of you who follow me probably can tell from the very start of this video that something's missing. And what's missing is this right here. Does that look familiar? Giant piece of bird's nest that grew from about half an inch or less to this, and this is only about 75% of it. I lost so much of it when I took it out. Just sucks because it was so beautiful. It still looks really nice, like it's almost alive, even though I know it's not. Here comes my dog, Huckleberry Finley. But it had to be pulled out. It was a cyano trap like crazy. Huck, sit. Good boy. It was a cyano trap like crazy. It was driving me bonkers. I could not clean it. On a good note, there was some not covered. So I basically started off with a tiny little bird's nest frag, which is about a little bit bigger than the frag I started off with, that really took up this entire tank. That whole centerpiece was absolutely gorgeous. It kind of breaks it up now with the Kenya and the GSP way over there. I'm hoping one of these bubble tips splits and sees that beautiful open spot with tons of light and makes its way over there. I could be so lucky. But I was really just, I had no option. It had to go. I could have fragged it off, all the nice, good-looking, healthy pieces. I could have fragged it and probably filled up 10 or 15 bird's nest frags and mailed them out or gave them away, but I just don't have the patience and I don't have the time. I absolutely hate fragging corals. It's just not my thing. I just don't know what it is about it. Just don't like it at all. But the tank is looking really cool, but there's still just a few bare spots in this tank that really need to have something. Whether it's another rock, which I would love to have like right there, bring this up high, but I'm pretty sure it would mess with the flow. I still might try it. It would look really sweet. And right here where there's like nothing, it's just because there's no light there. It gets fairly decent flow, but anything I've tried to grow there, just not enough light. So if anybody can recommend some corals that don't need really light at all, but some good flow, let me know. Other than that, the hammers look great. The torch looks great. The GSP is going like crazy. I'm pretty sure I have to take that rock out of there soon. But who knows? I might just let it go all, because I've got like a whole Euphilia like all through here. It's basically Euphilia, and you get your acans, your war coral, mushrooms right here, this beautiful GSP island. Now this isn't even attached to the back rockscape. This is all on its own. It's about 6 inches away. And then, you know, Kenya trees like crazy. I might have to remove some of those as they get closer. I hear that not only are they easy to grow and propagate very easily, they can start to sting other corals, which is kind of a pain in the ass. You can also see my 2 black Darwins are pleasantly in this tank still together, while the Ocellaris over there on the left is solo from my old 10-gallon. Now, they do come together quite often, and they don't nip and they don't fight. They actually all sleep together in the back left corner, just where the other 2 clowns. All 3 of them sleep together. So they're getting along for now. And you can see this beautiful hawkfish right here. Look at this guy. That's my favorite fish right here. Little puppy dog. Literally my favorite fish. This guy, like, can be wherever, and you come to the tank and he just, like, floats around and stares you down. I love that. So, that's my update on the 40 and the bird's nest. That's gone. Let's give you a quick update on the Rico's Nano Challenge. I want to see what it looks like with, and let's check it with the. No, see, the aqua clip doesn't work like that. But Nano's doing great, in great condition. Clownfish needs some place to chill besides the sides of the tank. Needs some corals, which will be coming in after the 1st, because that's when Rico's Nano Challenge 2018 starts. So, make a long story longer. Oh, I love that Aquarium clip. I will post a link down below where you can get it. This is what the tank looks like without the Aquarium clip. That's what it looks like with. It's just a gel filter that clips onto your cell phone, and it's super cool and makes for a great video. So, this is Mike from Mass Aquariums. Enjoy your weekend. Happy New Year's. I'm out.